Dude, I want to get this so fast. I'm not messing with anything. I'm not messing with the thing. Look at this. That's the first video. For one, the Waymo ad is like, whoa, dude. You see what kind of people get Waymos, dude? Meanwhile, I'm like, pinching pennies, trying to, panhandle everywhere. And I have LAPD, LASD, and UC police trying to get in on this. I'm like, dude, don't even get me started about like employment, schooling, and anything else. But look at that. Hey, that's the first video, dude. He's like, I can't release this Epstein list, man. I can't do it. I'm like, don't worry, dude. I'll do it. I'll do it myself. You still wondering who will do it? You're still wondering? Come on, Samsung works with the UCLA. I already showed you time and time again. You think I'm on drugs or something? Come on, get out of here. Tesla, what the heck? It doesn't even have any security features. I'm like, Elon Musk doesn't care about them, doesn't care about anybody. King Charles III, I'm like, what about the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds? What? I'm like, man, dude, why Trump's over there in the UK? He's like, man, I gotta take a vacation. This autistic person, he's calling everybody out, and they can't even enforce any laws on him. I'm like, what laws? Your little corrupt laws? Let's see what else this is. Death row protests? I'm not gonna get into that one. Let's see. Deepwater elites by congressmen. How to breach. Look at that. Police just like trying to intimidate me, trying to put me back at the psych ward. Look at this big cat. Get it? Because they took away my dog, but like, they're gonna try to say like, oh, like this autistic person is exempt. He could have whatever animal he wants as a pet. You just can't have his dog. I'm like, whatever, dude. I don't know what this is about. That's like super big time stuff. This is super big time stuff too. Oh my gosh. I'm like, whoa. Look at this, toughest cop on the planet. Oh, I'm like, oh my goodness. Freaking body cam footage. Evolution of Mexican pop music. I'm like, what the heck? Child stars who passed away. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, I'm not going through anymore. I'm not going through anymore. Let's just watch this real quick.
When these cops noticed a guy quietly filming them, they turned on him in a split second. But what they did next got the man paid big time.
For what reason?
We have an ordinance where you cannot obstruct a sidewalk.
Oh, okay. The sidewalk is huge, man. Look how big the sidewalk is. Hold on.
I gotta write this up. It requires you, by state law, to give me your name. Either way, I have to document you, and I need to verify who you are.
Just write it as good citizen, ma'am. Just get the watch commander.
There isn't one. I'm it.
There's no watch commander?
There isn't a lieutenant.
I know you have a lieutenant.
You're dealing with me. You're not free to leave.
Ma'am.
Your first and last name and your birthday, please. This is super simple.
So you can look me up in your database and check if I have warrants? This is racial profiling. You know that, right?
So I can write you the ordinance violation.
You're going to write me an ordinance for sitting down?
I'm going to ask you one more time, and then it's going to be obstruction.
I'm asking you for a watch commander right now.
You're not going to get it right now. Okay, stand up. Stand up.
Because I won't give my name?
Yeah, it's called obstruction.
No. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Put your
Don't
hands
touch
behind
it.
your back.
Ma'am, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop.
When these
Dude, I'm like, whoa. Hold on, real quick. I'm like, whoa. That's crazy. Let me show you something, that will get LAPD in a little bit of trouble. Because you see, that's my most popular short. Look at it.
I know it was like I got history things on the platform. Over there was 1908, 1912, $550 for a lot. There's the one 1912, $550 for
sure this was an empty land.
Yeah, yeah. There was a lot of orange trees and stuff, lemon trees.
This wasn't in the plan, actually. At that time, there was General Electric.
Oh, that's right.
General Electric in downtown.
Downtown, right. GE, right.
I had to clarify one more thing.
Yes,
so,
sir. Yes, sir.
just to go back to what you were saying, because I just want to make sure that you know there's proof of violations to my rights. So you said that I was gonna be let off with a warning, but yet there's a citation being brought out to me.
Yeah, this officer, I don't know, he might have said that, but this officer took over the investigation and now he feels he's going to write you a ticket.
Oh, so the same officer that came up to me aggressively? Okay. May I see the other officer?
Hold on. You can see him.
Oh, okay.
Sign this, and then I'll bring another officer and you can see him.
Okay. May I see my ID, please?
Well, after you sign, give back your ID.
Oh, okay. What exactly am I signing? Exactly?
Citation.
A citation?
It's not an admission of guilt, okay?
It's not an
just
admission of
saying
guilt?
You're going to take care of this ticket.
No. It's an admission of guilt if I don't follow through with taking care of it, and I have a lot of other obligations like finding housing and everything, and that's
but
because
you got time to do this.
I mean that's a little
Anything, okay?
I'm not admitting to anything.
No.
So
I'm just promising you go to this court date 10:25 at 8:30 at 210 West Temple.
Okay.
It says right here where you sign.
So I already identified myself. As far as I know, I was being let off with a warning, so I need that officer's identification before I sign anything. Yeah. So I need that officer's identification
The one
before I
that's
sign
signing you
anything.
is right here.
I'm signing you.
Oh.
He's signing you.
Oh,
You want
wait,
mine?
not the other person?
No.
Oh, I like his
Okay,
identification.
as soon as you sign, we'll give me back your ID and we'll bring him over here and you can see him, okay?
Okay, so I had to sign it in order to have your identification?
No.
My ID is on here. I'm the one that
Your
gave
ID?
the ticket.
But you can't tell me your ID or badge number?
It's on here. Bell 44697. That's my ID.
44697.
You're gonna get a copy of this after you sign.
It says right there that's 25333.
That's his badge number.
That's his badge number? Oh, okay. That's what I was asking for.
Okay.
You're comprehending that, right? May I have your partner's badge
As
number?
soon as you sign it, we'll bring him over here and you can be on your way, we'll bring him over here.
I'm ready.
Documenting that I'm signing under emotional distress. Wait, hold on a second. Because look, I haven't even been able to shave. I've been through so much, you know? I get really busy. Look at that, I literally just uploaded a new video. Now you don't have to give me any employment history. Get it? Now you don't have to give me any academic opportunities. Now you don't have to give me any medical attention. It's not raining anymore, so now I'm okay with getting kicked out. If it rains again, at least I know why. You want to know why? Are you sure you want to know why? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, one more thing. I don't want to get too off topic. Look at that. Can't go after a real criminal, can
Fire
you?
department warning paused the program over safety concerns.
Since then, crime has surged and fare evasion has increased. Lindsay Pena is live in Hollywood with details and reaction to Metro's controversial decision. Lindsay?
Sharon, Micah, LA Metro says this program was helping to make riding the train safer in most areas, but since it's been suspended, they've had reports of all kinds of problems go back up. LA Metro's Tap to Exit program requires riders to scan their prepaid card to leave the station. It started last year, and according to Metro, it was helping bring down security incidents, including crime and drug use. A decline of 40% on the B line, which runs from North Hollywood to Union Station.
Very safe, very clean, and everything is okay. I do personally support the Tap to Exit program. I think it helps promote safety and cleanliness on board.
But after the LA Fire Department raised concerns in April about the possibility of bottlenecks at exit gates during an emergency, the program was suspended. In the months since, LA Metro says Union Station has seen a 116% increase in reported security incidents, and the North Hollywood station, a 67% increase. LAPD crime data also showed an increase in narcotics activity on the B line, and there's been a decrease in fare revenue. $35,000 in the first month of suspension for Union and North Hollywood.
I always pay for my fare, so it's like it didn't make a difference for me. So.
Metro board member Supervisor Catherine Barger says they'd like to find a way to keep the program going.
We should keep this momentum moving forward because, again, our first priority is a safe and clean metro system for people to use, especially those that are transit dependent, but also for those that want to move from their car onto the metro system.
Metro releasing a statement saying in part, Metro has continued to make significant progress in creating a safer system. This year, violent crimes are down 9% per 1 million boardings for the first 7 months of 2025. Violent crimes are also down for the 3 months following the Tap to Exit suspension within Los Angeles compared to the same months in 2024. LA Metro says it is in talks with the LA Fire Department to resume the Tap to Exit program, but it's unclear when that can happen. For now, that is the latest from Hollywood. Lindsay Pena, KTLA 5 News. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Lindsay, thank you. Here's...
Nah, dude. I know why they want to, cancel that program. It's not just based on the fact that, I could sue Los Angeles, or especially LAPD for, corporate to governmental spying on me, It's because they don't want to release that Epstein list. I'm like... Don't you understand? Look at these hashtags. I haven't even been able to get medical attention for the longest time. You know how many months? It's been like 2 months. It's because I got the Epstein list. I got those D files. Now it's not just the Epstein list, it's the D files too. I was like, huh. Hey, you see that? Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. I'm like, whoa, this guy has my first name, but no point having my first name and, not a biblical one at that. Because the human trafficking from Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs, is so biblical that, they can't release those Epstein files, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, that's crazy. Anyway. Very first video I get on YouTube. Take a screenshot. I don't want to say number 13 out loud. I don't want to say number 13 out loud. Look at that. Number 25. Alonzo Moring. Number 26. Michael Lewis. Number 27. Michael Ramport. Number 29. Eric Garcetti. Number 30, Gavin Newsom. Number 31, Karen Bass. You really don't think they'd get freaky? I don't want to get into this one. I really don't. Okay, I really don't. Look, this girl I accidentally put twice. I gotta fix that real quick. But who can I put on there that I know is definitely on there? I just realized something. Oh, now they're about to get it. full name, bro. This is his full name. Aubrey Drake Graham. Number 28. Should I put him on number 28? Or 32. I think it's more appropriate to put him on 32. Drake? Yeah, that makes more sense. Rapper, singer, and actor. And Canadian. I'm like, give me that, bro. Man, give me that. Give me that. I know you're on there. Thought I was just gonna get Chris Brown and, you know, Rihanna. I'm like, nope. People thought I was gonna simp for Rihanna. I'm like, it's pretty tempting, but nah. I was like, nah, bro, you thought. You thought, bro, you thought. Look at it. Langko, Hong Kong Legislative Council of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. This is the real Epstein list, by the way. Like, I'm not kidding, though. William Barr. You gotta look up his, like, father and everybody that's in the Barr family. I don't want to get into that one, though. Atlanta Downtown Environment. Just a lot of stuff. Look at, almost could put like a 9th page, but I'm not gonna put a 9th page, you know. Here, in fact, get that 9th page out of here. What do I need a 9th page for? I don't even get religious rights. What do I need that 9th page for? I don't have. Whatever. We'll just leave that 9th page there. Maybe we'll fill it in. We'll put some honorable mentions or something. Number 2. Check it out. 45, 47. You know, check out 50. Benjamin Netanyahu. Number 53. I don't know why this is like this. Here, let me fix that. Number 54. Number 56, Chris Brown. Number 55, Rihanna. I had to put Rihanna right next to Chris Brown because I was like, yeah, Chris Brown beat. Man, Chris Brown beat Rihanna. I don't want to get into that one, really. I don't. I'm all good. No jokes there. Anyway. Should I put Kanye West on there? You know who I haven't put on there? How can I not put this man on his own list? Come on now. He's got to go on there eventually. It doesn't matter which, number he's on. Also put that in brackets. Kanye, I'll get around to you. Sorry, not sorry, man, but like, I mean, come on, dude, come on. he's a whole executive. So if you think about it, this guy is the elite for Black America. Like the elite, not like anybody being like anywhere near his status. So now I gotta mention the person that doesn't have that status. Man, dude. In a whole nother life, I'd say something stupid like, poor Kanye West. But I'm like, nope. Nope. Even if he faces judgment, not by my hand, but, you know, somebody upstairs, whatever you want to believe in, I'm like, yup. Kanye West, bro. Don't you understand? I call out whole countries like communist China or Saudi Arabia with royal families like the British royal family or the Saudi royal family. This is UCLA Medical Center. I'm not giving up. Kanye West was literally basically behind bars in Nice Jail, which is a psychiatric prison here. Okay? Samsung definitely spies on me, okay? But, I mean, like, any other kind of technology, CEO, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, next thing you know, Motorola's gonna be after me, you know? And on top of that, think about the programmers that are literally going to program something like Matthew Bonzo, Blacklist, Medical, Employment, Academia, No Access Granted, Assistance Filter Out, Detract and Distract through means of social engineering. You know, like when I try to go to a dentist and he tries to say that nothing's wrong with me, or I try to go to an emergency room and they know that I have to have some type of surgery, but they're like, hey, you already have a new doctor, you already have a new, you know, medical network, you already have, you know, a new medical group, so you're all good. I will never get medical attention again. Like, you think as soon as, especially, I start uploading the amount of videos I need to upload, I'm gonna get medical attention? You think when the camera's off, they're just gonna be like, oh my gosh, we better give him surgery and steal his phone while he's on anesthesia, so that way, you know, we could definitely put him in the psychiatric ward, and he won't have any means to record, and even then, when we finally release him, you know, we'll basically malpractice him as we're treating him, that he'll have to be stuck in a hospital forever, like Cedar Sinai. Oh, sorry. Stuck in a hospital forever, like, you know, St. Jude's. Oh, sorry. Stuck in a psychiatric to religious prison like Shriners of America. Yeah. Since I don't get to have any religious rights, since I don't get to have any financial freedom, since I don't get to be Jewish by the courts, since I don't get to have, you know, any academic history, since I don't get to have any medical attention, since I especially don't get to have any sort of employment, and I'm blacklisted by all employment in America. Dude, I've connected so many dots. It's like once you watch this video, you're like, oh man, this autistic person done everything. What else is he gonna expose next? I'm like, dude, you hardly even believe anything that I'm telling you. So if I tell you something super crazy and just like jump straight to the point, like, you know, Shriners of America wants to, you know, human experiment on disabled, you know, youth and, you know, disabled patients, because those are the best patients to human experiment on, because they don't have, you know, any social freedom to where they could, you know, let people know about their medical experiences, and they have an entire law basically encapsulating them and also, you know, impeding on their identity to the point where they basically can't, you know, freely interact with the world and let them know, like, hey, we're being human experimented on. We're being human experimented on, so that way we could reconfigure the human consciousness and also use AI and humanity to do it. And also, this entire group that's prevalent within America, Shriners of America, is actually not about charity, and it's not about, you know, any sort of you know, interest to advance medical needs, but it's actually just a front, so that way they could just gain more political power, gain more finances, and also experiment on the most vulnerable people, while also giving them a chance to have medical needs, only on the condition that they stick with this agenda. And if they being, like, you know, the patients that are, like, you know, helping and assisting reconfiguring the human consciousness, like a 9-to-5 job or a whole 9-to-5 corporation like McDonald's, all the way to, you know, Walmart and In-N-Out, all the way to, you know, Amazon and anywhere in between, would basically be complicit in the largest human trafficking that would be known to man, from, you know, Sean Diddy Combs all the way to Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump and anywhere in between, whether it's legal human trafficking or it's illegal human trafficking. You get it. They'd be like, we're screwed. And I'm like, yeah, well, have a nice one. Let's see what happens when we put this on Google. Human experiment resources. Reports concerning Shriners' human experimentation largely involve controversial or unethical research practices, not clinical research on human subjects. Concerns have focused on alleged animal testing and organizations' involvement in legal dispute regarding employee COVID-19 vaccine mandates. Whoa. I'm literally like, whoa. I'm like, dude, this video is gonna be way too large, like, whoa. Investigation in Shriners paid billions in compensation to its executives, which raised questions about non-profit status. Wow, money laundering. Conflicts of interest. Board members had engaged in questionable financial dealings. Just more massive money laundering. I don't really care. Misleading fundraising. Okay, we get it. Mass money laundering. Inadequate patient care. That's basically like, what do you call it? Social credit system. So it's a medical social credit system. That's what I was gonna get to. Yeah, the patients that won't be complicit, in this large agenda, involving AI, human consciousness, and also like social credit systems, they're basically going to have their medical attention cut. Just like mine, of course. Think I'm gonna get the surgery I need? I'm like, nope. Nope. No. No. I'm like, no. Let's see. Questionable staffing, 1992 Massachusetts Supreme Court case brought a light to a problematic relationship between medical and nursing staff and inconsistent care standards at Shriners Hospital. That's all the way in 1992. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Animal testing. Look at this. Cruel experiments. Oh my gosh. Abuse at the center. Oh, okay. All right. I don't want to read this. I don't even want to read this. I don't even want to read it. I don't even get to have my dog legally. Los Angeles County is going to, make sure I don't have my dog. Somebody's gonna complain. Somebody's gonna say that I'm a danger to society, or I'm a public disruption, or I do substances or something, when in reality they do. See what happened, San Pedro? You should have just used an autistic person to legalize, some kind of substances like amphetamines, but not Adderall like you try to prescribe me, Look at this 2025 court case in April 2025. That's my birth month. U.S. Supreme Court Appeals for the Fifth Circuit heard a case in which former employee challenged Shriners' COVID-19 vaccine mandate. Plaintiffs argued that the hospital was acting as a state actor. What? Hold on a second. State actor. What even is that? I'm not even going to look that up. I'm just going to do that a whole nother time. By participating in federal vaccination program. But the court ruled that Shriners was acting as a private employer. What? Non-profit or not non-profit? Fake. It's all fake news. It's all fake information. It's not even misinformation. It's fake information. Current research initiatives, despite controversies, Shriners maintains an active and prominent research program. Yeah, just like UCLA after they literally human experiment on an autistic person. Yeah, whatever. After they literally treat, a celebrity like Kanye West, like trash. I don't even want to get into this. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Autism. What is this? I don't know what this is. Okay. To exploit autistic people. Rare mutation in autism risk gene connects family with researcher. Not sure what that's about. ASEN gravely concerned by administration's plan for autistic people. So do you just want to pull eugenics? Oh, here we go, UCLA. Official Human Research Protection Program, 2023. Yeah, they just don't care about anybody. It's like, bro, we get it. Autism research in crisis. Yeah, you guys just want to actually like exploit them. You know, pull some like, you know, legal like exploitation, all this stuff. Whoa. While historical reports detail... See, I literally just stumbled on my words. That's how you know I'm not getting any medical attention. Detail unethical human experimentation and influence in eugenics on medicine, especially related to developmental and mental disabilities. No credible sources corroborate specific claims of human experimentation for eugenics on autistic people by Shriners or UCLA. Research shows origins of eugenics movement in the United States, its adoption by Nazi Germany, and eventually discrediting after World War II. There's no discrediting. You're literally admitting that you're using a Nazi program to make sure that some people are exterminated. I don't mind. Do this to this Jew.
Du sagst, ich habe mir verhandelt mit Heiske. Geht es uns an? Du sagst, ich mache ich am Achern. Du sagst, ich mache ich am Achern. Und sag, wie soll ich alle Achern gesehen und ich kann ihn ach, nicht. Ich habe mir an mein Achern, oder ich habe geht, ja. Nicht. Du sagst, ich habe nicht.
I was like, do it to me. I'm literally Arabic. I'm a very awesome Jew, so you could do it. You could do it. Gaza me, BB. Gaza me. I'm Mexican. You could do it. You could do it with Mossad. Gaza me right now. Do it. Do it. Do it, Benjamin Netanyahu. You know you're doing it either way. I don't even have to say you have to do it. Get it because I'm not getting any medical attention? Leave that thing right there. UCLA and genetic research on autism, related to autism, particularly regarding identifying risk genes. Wow, so you don't like autistic people that much. I'm like, alright, thanks for letting me know that. Some genetic research into autism, particularly projects that collect genomic data, have focused on concerns with the autistic community regarding potential eugenic motivations. Even stated it's aimed to improve care. Okay, you just want to like literally, medicate them because some of them will be whistleblowers. We don't care. For example, Project Spectrum 10K attached controversy and protests for campaigners with eugenic fears, despite project statements that it is not looking for a cure for autism. Everybody's looking for a cure for autism. Are you kidding me? While these studies investigate the eugenics and causes of autism, the research results do not contain credible information linking UCLA and researchers to unethical experimentation or eugenics programs. Let me describe that real fast. Excuse me, Mr. Vice President? Excuse me, sir? You think you could run away from me? New Age Nazis. On August 8th. Look at Thulu Vlog. Thulu Vlog. New Age Nazis. I was like, look at it. Look at Robert Kennedy Jr. Seriously. This is YouTube putting this. I don't have to make this up. I'm going to get my organs, donated. Trust me, illegally. To who? Russia, China, maybe Ukraine, maybe Mexico. No, I really don't care about having any money, having any food, having a legal protection. Charles Hospital for Children have faced allegations of financial mismanagement. Of course, Social Security. I don't even get Social Security, Donald Trump's overseeing that, by the way, inadequate patient care, unethical violations related to governance, business practices. Research results do not contain credible information. Linking Charters hospitals to eugenic human experimentation on autistic people. It's like sure thing. Eugenics and human experimentation in the U.S. Eugenics movements was a pseudo-scientific movement originated in the 19th and early 20th centuries on the belief that human traits could improve by selective breeding. See, but why would you have to select somebody to... Why would basically the government be interested in choosing a partner for you to have a relationship and therefore kids with? That just makes no sense. That makes it seem like you're not actually trying to improve people's lives. You're trying to pick and choose who could have privileges and who can't. In the U.S. led to... Oh, okay. Sterilization laws in 30 states, whatever, unfit. Oh, wow. Tens of thousands of individuals deemed unfit, including many people with developmental or mental disabilities, and forcibly sterilized. Supreme Court Buck versus Bell, 1927, upheld these laws. I'm like, oh, all right, New Age Nazis. I'm like, oh. That's happening to me right now. I'm not getting any medical attention. You dumb. I just showed you. This is from August 8th, 2025. I'm not letting up. I'd rather literally face nuclear annihilation by Donald Trump before anything else. You really don't think I have that nuclear not? You really think I don't have that? Here, let me just show you. You really don't think I have that? Yeah, exactly. You think I'm stupid? Think I'm playing? You think I'm playing or you don't think I'm playing? "2013. That's literally when I went to UCLA to get studied on for, autism. I'm not playing around here. I won't have anywhere to run, anywhere to hide. I don't have any money for a plane ticket, even if I could get out of, Los Angeles. I'm like, I'm not playing anymore. I'm not playing. All right? think I care about being nuked. I'm like, I don't care. That's why Russia literally found the cure to cancer. They're like, oh man, we can't even go through our plan of literally giving Los Angeles an entire warhead. So now we got to work our way around and create a solution before the problem. I'm like, that's right. I'm like, that's right. I'm still suffering medically, by the way. Don't get twisted, okay? Don't get twisted, all right?